Today I'm going to be showing you how to make this mason jar koozie. You're going to use Bernat Maker Home Dec yarn. If you can find it in stores, that's great, but if not, I think Yarnspirations has it available online as well. If you can't find this yarn, I do suggest you use another weight 5 cotton. Acrylic could work as well, but you just want a natural fiber because it takes up the moisture better from the condensation from the glass. You'll also need a 7mm crochet hook. To get started, we're just going to make a slip knot onto our hook. This is the easiest way that I've found to do it, just over your fingers and pull it tight. And we're going to chain 2. Now what you're going to do is you're going to place a single crochet in that first chain that we created. And you're going to make a total of 8 single crochets within this first chain. Single crochet is super easy. It's insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. This is the 8th single crochet, and after this what you're going to do is slip stitch to the first single crochet that we made to join and finish row 1 here. This is what it looks like after row 1. Tighten up the chain, and that is just 8 single crochets in the first chain of the chain 2 that we made. Now you're going to chain 1, and each stitch is going to get 2 single crochets. This is the second row increase. 1 single crochet, 2 single crochets. At the end of this row, you're going to have 16 total single crochets for round 2. And now at the end of row 2 here, you're going to slip stitch into the first single crochet we made to join. This is the end of round 2 where you made 2 single crochets in each stitch. You're going to chain 1 to begin round 3, and this is going to be an increase of 2 single crochet, 1 single crochet. In the first stitch, you're going to place 2 single crochet, and in the next stitch, you're going to place 1 single crochet. You're going to follow this pattern all the way around, and you're going to end on 1 single crochet in the last stitch. This will give you round 3 increase. Now on the last few increases, you're going to do 2 single crochet, 1 single crochet, and you're going to join to the first single crochet to complete round 3. At the end of this round, you should have 24 single crochets, chain 1. This is what the end of round 3 looks like. And now we're going to switch to the body of the koozie. We're going to be making 1 single crochet in each stitch in the back loop only. Where I stuck my hook right there is the back loop. That is the only stitch you're going to be going through. So 1 single crochet, back loop only, 1 single crochet, back loop only, and you're going to repeat that all the way around so you have 24 single crochets in the back loop only. And now that we've made it to the end, you're going to place your last single crochet back loop only, and you're going to slip stitch through both stitches from the first single crochet rather than just the back loop only to join. And that is round 4 to create the bottom lip of this mason jar koozie. And now we're going to be doing the body of the koozie. This is a new stitch called the herringbone stitch. You yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through so that you have 3 loops on your hook right now. Now what you're going to do is yarn over and pull through just the first loop. So now you still have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through all 3. Let me show you that again. Yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through so you have 3 loops on your hook. You're going to yarn over again, so you have 4, pull through the first one, then yarn over, pull through 3. You're going to place 1 herringbone stitch in each stitch across so that you have 24 herringbone stitches at the end of this row. And now that we're getting to the end of the stitch, you're going to slip stitch to the first herringbone stitch to end this row. This is what the first round of herringbone looks like. It's a little different than a half double crochet. It gives it a bit more texture and it gives this koozie a really nice grip. So what you're going to do is chain 1 and you're going to repeat this again. Place 1 herringbone stitch in every stitch around once again to end with 24 herringbone stitches for round 2. And now that we've made it to the end of round 2, what you're going to do yet again is join to the first herringbone stitch to finish round 2. Chain 1, and this is what it looks like after the end of round 2. It's starting to make a nice bowl shape. So what you're going to do from now on, you're going to repeat round 2 5 more times for a total of 7 herringbone rows. And now that we're nearing the end of row 7, you're going to make your last herringbone stitch and you're going to slip stitch to the first herringbone stitch to end this row and chain 1. As you can see, we just finished up the body. You should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rows of herringbone double crochet. And as you can see, it fits perfectly on a 16-ounce mason jar. It can fit ones with the normal size lid as well as a wide lid. It can also fit on small and medium-sized drinks from your favorite places such as Starbucks, McDonald's, Dunkin, Tim Hortons, really whatever size to-go cup that is commercially available. Now for this next stitch that we're going to do to finish off the koozie, this is called the crab stitch. It's kind of like a reverse single crochet. Instead of going from right to left like you normally would, you're going to be going left to right. So for the crab stitch, what you're going to do is you're going to insert your hook to the stitch to the right. So insert, yarn over, pull through. You should have 2 loops on your hook, and you're going to yarn over and pull through. Like I said, you're going to be working left to right now. This creates a nice ridge and texture on the top that a single crochet can't give you. So insert your hook, yarn over, pull through with 2 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2. You're going to do this stitch all the way around, and it does get a little tight because you're working backwards, so you may want to pull your hook a little extra and have some looser tension than you normally would. You can always pull it tighter when you go to yarn over after you loop your hook through the stitch in order to get it the correct tension. I'll leave in this entire clip for you because the crab stitch is a little confusing. It took me a little bit to figure out how to do it myself. And now that we're getting to the end of the crab stitch row, you should have 24 crab stitches all the way around this last row. And for the slip stitch, we're going to do it a little different. Instead of going through the back like we have been, we're going to remove your hook and go through the front of the post. Pick up the stitch again, pull it through, and pull it tight, and you're going to fasten off. This just creates a more seamless join for the end of the koozie. What I like to do to fasten off, I just chain 2 because it makes a bit of a tighter seal, I feel like, rather than just a single chain 1, because this could get tugged on a little extra. But after you fasten off, you are all set. This is the perfect mason jar koozie for a 16-ounce mason jar. I always have a mason jar in my bag because I don't like to use single-use cups. I always use my mason jar for anything hot or cold so that I don't have anything to throw at the end of enjoying my drink. Thanks!